everybody, welcome back to Tarot Astro. I am the Noble Magist. We're getting ready to do a reading right now for Taurus. So Taurus, what's going on? Hope everybody is doing well, taking care of yourselves, your people, your loved ones, all of those that you are in contact with. Alright, so we're going to get on into this thing and tap into the energy for the bull, right? Because if you mess with the bull, say what? You're going to get the horn. You already know. Alright, so I want to thank everybody for rocking with the channel, both Tarot Astro and the NobleMagusTarot. And we want to welcome all of our visitors, thank all of our subscribers, clients, and you know, all of those donations and the interaction and the comments. Energetic donations as well, you know, not only monetary, but I just want y'all to know that I appreciate each and every one of y'all in every way possible, in every way that you interact with the channel, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to always bring that energy of the Most High Creatress, Creator into the mix, you know, with the divine archangels and our ascended masters, our divine spirit guides, our noble and loving ancient matriarchs and patriarchs, and our noble and loving and divine ancestors. Alright, Taurus, so let's get on into this thing. Also, I want to remind all the visitors too to check the description box where you can find two links, one for the Vedic astrology and one for the sidereal astrology, where you can obtain your free natal chart, you know. And if you actually need a natal chart reading, you can hit me up in the email, and also for personal reading. All right, so let's get on into this, see what's happening in the etheric realm for Taurus. We got the devil jumping straight out the gate first. I'll blow. Well, let's see here. This first. Man, whew. Taurus, what's going on? What's going on? Okay. Wow. Okay. Whew. We got death on the bottom of the deck. Alright. So, right out the gate, we got, let's see, give me 1 second, y'all. Turn that down just a little bit. Alright, so, let's deal with this. Get all this lined up. Everybody can see it, and I am using the Egyptian Tarot for the spread and the Universal Golden Tarot for the clarifying deck, and I'm doing a oracle card reading with the Isis Oracle. Alright, and then I'll be reading a passage on the oracle card at the end of the reading. So, let's see here. That look alright, y'all. As long as you can see them all. I like for you to see the cards. I don't like to just pull and be talking. Anybody can do that shit. You know? You know they say seeing is believing. So in this thing here with the camera and the collective, you know, It's just general principle for me. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, that's still a little off. Bring it up just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Alright, so right out the gate, we got the Diablo. We got the Moon in reverse. We have, for the majors, we have the Hermit in reverse. And we got the, what else? We got Death for the bottom card of this deck. I'll also be upturning the clarifying deck as well. So let's get on into it, y'all, shall we? Alright, so we ain't got no pentacles other than the Queen of Pentacles. Well, I'll start with her. Alright, so we got the Queen of Pentacles out here in this deck. She is called the, I forget exactly, the Lady of Glory. That's right. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles in this deck is the Lady of Glory. Then we have the Cups. And for the Cups, we got the two, what was that, the Ace of Chalices? We got the Ace of Chalices, which is the soul of Osiris. We got the Five of Chalices, which is the eye and the shin. And then we have the swords. We got, let's see. It's the Ten of Swords? Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. Well, that's always good. Alright, so the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords. Ten of Swords is the defeat of Horus. And the Two of Swords is the crown of Ptah. Alright, so right off the gate, man, right out the gate, we got the Devil. Okay, we got the Diablo on deck. Toxicity at its finest. Oh man, just overblown with uncontrollable desires, irrational thinking, moving without thinking, just addictions, lying, stealing, cheating, always out to win, always out to get over, always out to scheme or scam, and it's like somebody don't even want to turn away from this type of activity or this type of person. It's like somebody bound, somebody stuck. We got the Hermit in reverse. Typically, the Hermit is all about going within, taking inventory upon oneself, surroundings, situation, or what have you. But in the reverse, oh girl, or my man, either way, ain't no gender in tarot. We all know that. They straight refuse to look inside. They straight refuse to pay attention to what's going on around them. They really bound and stuck by this Diablo, by this negative energy, by this, man. And this is a real hideous card too. When you look at it, this fool got the nerve to have a scepter in his hand, like he's straight ruling something. Well, you know what? I guess he is ruling something. He ruling the low vibrational. You know what I'm saying? He's ruling the low vibrational. So, you see here, you got, two people in chains. You know what I'm saying? Got them stuck, got them bound, can't move, don't know what to do, or they enjoying it, to their fulfillment. Which in the end they end up being an illusion, And then you got a snake coming out his belly. You know what I'm saying? So if whatever he takes in becomes poison, And if you get close to him, he'll poison you too. But he claimed to have that fire, he definitely got that. But it don't serve you no purpose if you're using it the wrong way, right? So that's enough about that fool. Next we got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Moon. We got the Moon and the Queen of Pentacles. And give me 1 minute here. We got the Moon in the reverse. So this is like whatever's in the subconscious, whatever you've been fearing, whatever you've been not willing to look at clearly, openly, coming out anyway, and you just can't get away from it. Maybe or this person that you're dealing with, Taurus, maybe their vision or perception or intuition has been obscured by this Diablo. And man, it's time to see things for what they really is, because whatever it is definitely coming out about this Diablo, this devil energy, negative energy. Okay, could have been about a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they were saying something about a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they portraying to be a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and the Queen of Pentacles is one who financially holds it down, and she's all about business. She's all about being upright in her financial dealings, known for doing, good things in her community, and man, just being that person that she needs to be in her true and authentic self, in the high vibration. So the card is upright, but at the same time, we got this moon being in reverse. So this may have a little bit of a negative connotation towards her, even though she's upright. It could be secrets about her that's coming out, or it could be this queen. Just put it however you need to put it in your situation. This is a general reading for the collective, and even more for Taurus. Okay, so she or he could also be one that has been bringing, one that the secrets may have even been about, or somebody could have been actually lying on this Queen of Pentacles, and whatever's being brought out may be like facts and information about how somebody actually lied on her or him, whoever this is embodying this energy here. So it's an array of possibilities, but the way tarot work is that you take what's for you and don't even bother with the rest. You know what I'm saying? So if you, Taurus, are being recognized and visualized as this Queen of Pentacles here, it could be that you may be discovering some secrets or some things that's been hidden from you about these two energies here. Very well could be. Okay, so next we got the two of chalices. I said ace too. So this is the two of chalices. My bad. When I was reading off the descriptions, I said ace of chalices, I think. Or no, I didn't. I said the two. Okay, so we got the two of chalices here, the two of cups, and the five of cups. So the two of cups is all about a commitment, some type of agreement, from an emotional perspective, somebody that you feel real fond towards, or maybe somebody feel real fond towards you, right? You got the dual cobras at the bottom of the, that's interesting too, the ladder there. That references my mind to the DNA, the spinal cord, the 13, the number 13 also. What if it's 13 rungs on there? Yeah, I think it is. Even with the chalice in the way, I think it's 13 rungs on this particular ladder. So, for me, esoterically, that's all about, that Kundalini energy, going up the spine, what they call Jacob's ladder. So, it's like this energy here, though, this two of cups ain't real. It's not real. It's like something about this two of cups energy. Maybe this was somebody that you dealt with, Taurus, who wasn't being true and genuine. And I think they might have, might have dogged you out a bit. They might have portrayed to be, all that. They may have portrayed to be divine, and you may have thought this individual was a divine partner, right? Because we got the, both of the cobras there. And for me as a reader, snakes don't mean evil and bad. Snakes are divine, in the ancient symbology and understanding, because of their ability to shed their skin and to keep living and to keep moving and to keep evolving, not in today's understanding, being demonic and evil. I don't resonate with that. I'm old school, way old school, and I rock with the ancestors. So I don't take in anything of from the religious perspective, even though I understand it. I understand where you're coming from, but I also understand the hijack that took place. So I don't resonate with the hijack. I roll with the ancestors, So, going more into it, this Two of Cups, it seems like you got slighted some type of way, Taurus. And it's either you, I would say it's probably, this could be past energy, it's in the past column. So this could be past energy as far as this Five of Cups go, Five of Chalices go. You may have thought you had somebody that was down. You may have thought you found your divine cobra, to share these chalices together, to pass each other, your chalice to their, and them pass your chalice and them their chalice. But I think you came up short because you might have been dealing with one of them, little peons who only faked, they faked love, they faked emotion. They didn't exude the true meaning and the true essence of what this represents, as far as the agreement, the emotional agreement, mind, body, soul, like that. So they played you. You came up a little short dealing with them, and they didn't win. They didn't get anything. They didn't get anywhere. It's all sadness now for them. You know what I'm saying? You got the Five of Cups here, and like in the regular Rider Waite, it's 3 cups spilled over, and and then there's 2 behind the individual, right? So here we got the 1 cup on top and the 2 on bottom, and then we got the Eye of Heru looking over these 2 cups specifically. So it's kind of the same thing, just broke down different. It's all in how you see it in your perspective and what symbolically, But I still see that it's a great outcome for you, Taurus, with the Eye of Heru over these 2 chalices. So I would say that this other person in question, this person who didn't want to do none of the shadow work, or see nothing for what it truly was. They wanted to live in illusions and be included in all of Diablo's activity. You know what I'm saying? So, this is some energy here we ain't got to even worry about no more. And you know what? Right now too, this arrow and this fire brings me to the attention of maybe spell work or negative energy being cast or blown your way. Thanks for that confirmation. And it just feels, and it's just there. Whoever this individual is, it's like because they weren't able to do what they needed to do for their own self, it's like they mad at you for going forward or being this Queen of Pentacles that you are. You know what I'm saying? You got the sun, the rays of the pentacle representing the sun, earth energy beaming out on you while you holding I still can't put these flowers in mind. I know the name of them, but I can't think of it right now. But anyway, you got this you got this divine presence upon you, and this person here, this energy here that's being represented is totally backwards from what you exude. You know what I'm saying? This person here, they not even trying. They don't even care. They too busy wilding and styling, you know, with the Diablo over here, bound and stuck. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, bound and stuck, and you know, in an illusion. You know, being tormented. Once the failure is realized, you know, they'll be tormented by, you know, their ignorant choices and their you know, the irrational behavior and the swift movement without thinking and all of that. You know, they'll be tormented in their own you know, from their own choices and decisions, you know. So I think this probably let you down at some point, you know, because we got this 10 of swords here. Maybe this was a betrayal. Maybe this was like the ultimate backstabbing. You know what I'm saying? And this person did this because they couldn't make their mind up whether they wanted to go toward the light or the darkness, you know, the left-hand path or the right-hand path. So really, right from, you know, from right here, it looks like they chose the left-hand path. And if they did, that's their free will. You know, you go ahead and rock that on out over there. And, you know, best wishes to you. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't here to hate. You know, we ain't here to cast nobody down for what they choose to do. You know, we got a left-hand path. We got a middle path. We got a right-hand path, you know. So that's purely on them. You know, we can't judge. All we can do is govern ourselves and worry about what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't control nobody. So we let that be that and be what it is. But bottom of the deck, that's good to see too, the World card. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we got the Death card, number 13. I was just talking about that with the rungs in the Two of Chalices, Two of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Without this chalice being here, I guarantee you it's 13 rungs in that ladder, you know. So 13 is a really positive number. I know y'all, a lot of y'all probably say, what? That's bullshit, man. What? But it truly is, you know. 12 is the number of the tribes, but 13 is you. You know what I'm saying? The 13th one is you when you get your true identity. Okay? I can go a little bit deeper into that, but I ain't trying to go too far. So, you know, certain things you can talk about on YouTube, certain things you can't. And, you know, that's one I ain't gonna go into real heavy, you know. But, dealing with this Death card here, this is all about death. This is all about putting all this to rest. You know what I'm saying? And while you putting this to rest, you probably putting them to shame, you know, because they got stuck over here, right? They got stuck over here in a big old ball of mess, and you moved on, you know? You moved on. It ain't like you didn't see what they was doing. You peeped game, but you had your focus somewhere else, you know? And look at the rays like shining right on the matriarch's, you know, forehead. You know, you was up on it. You knew exactly what was going on with this clown over here, you know? If you didn't know outright with seeing it with your own eyes, you intuitively knew, which is just as good, you know, if not better. All right? Never play your intuition short, you know, because if you do, you're going to pay for it. You know, never question your own intuition, and never allow anybody else to make you doubt your intuition, right? All right. So we got the story on the board. Let's get some clarifiers from the Universal Golden Tarot and put all this business together. Let's put a handle on it. Call it on out for what it really is, since we got the storyline. Okay. You know, and when I look more at this, it's like all of this energy here really don't even resonate with you. The only thing is, I would say this, I mean, it's all apparent, it's all here, but, you know, and, you know, there's bits and pieces that I'm sure affected you, you know, but I don't feel like no great loss for you, you know. I don't feel like you really care. You know, it may have been a lot of time that went by, I don't know, where you just healed from this, or just, you know, you just don't even count this. You know what I'm saying? So, from the way I'm feeling and what I'm pulling on, you don't care, Taurus, and you're doing pretty good. You're vibrant, you're, you know, forthcoming. You're doing your thing. Definitely doing your thing. And you got the universe backing you up. So, you know, if this person purposely tried to, you know, harm you, or, you know, do anything with this, you know, with this whack energy that they've been trying to send your way, you know, you didn't even overcame all that. Man, Taurus, they don't want no smoke. They can't even. It ain't even happening. You know, it just ain't even happening. With minimal effort on your part. Real talk. It ain't even happening. It's a waste of time. But you know, some people think they know everything, and the ones that really think they know everything don't know nothing. Straight up. They don't know nothing. They just think they do. Because they're so busy listening to their own self all the time, they never take any other type of perspectives in, you know, to like cross-reference or to gauge and range themselves, you know. So what you got after that? Just you. You ain't got nothing to compare. You ain't got nothing to compare apples to apples with. You know, you ain't got no other reasoning, no other wisdom. You know, it's like, it's a bad perspective if you ask me, you know. Let's clarify the devil and the what is that? The Hermit in reverse. So we got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is how they seeing you, and they don't like it. They don't like that. They don't like that. Yeah, they don't like that. See, upright, you know, this is the young Empress. You know, she's in the moving forward stage of becoming the Empress. And you know, the Empress is pregnant and bountiful and resourceful, and I mean, man, look at her, man, look at all them grapes back there, look at all that. She is robust and you know, well able, you know, able to make things happen, and you know, she's birthing something, whether you pregnant with child, whether you birthing new businesses, ideas, projects, whatever it is, Taurus, you're pregnant, you know, male or female, you got something coming through the portal that you're standing in the middle of, you know. And then you got Spirit, you know, being represented by the falcon on her shoulder, spitting game, telling her what's going on, or telling you what's going on, him or her, take it how it fit. So as long as you're in connection with Spirit, my beloved, you can't lose, all right? So, and just know that this clown is doing Sesame Street type arts on you, you know. Real talk. That stuff they doing ain't affecting nothing. This is how they would like to see you, right? This is the outcome. This is what they would want the outcome to be. But this is the truth of the matter, speaking on your behalf, all right? So let's pull one on you, all right? And then we talking what's on the bottom of the deck. I mean, I ain't done, but we got the Queen of Wands. So this could be who you're up against right here, you know. And I say that, you know, it just catches my attention. A lot of times the Queen of Wands is one that, you know, dibbles and dabbles in, you know, sorcery and things that's on the negative end of manifestations, you know, what you want to call magic or whatever, you know. I ain't even say nothing bad towards witches. A witch is just a female magician, you know. And even further related, word-wise, you know, etymologically related to like that feminine principle, you know what I'm saying? If you search, you know, words up in the original context, you know, which is like something to do with definitely a female magus, but you know, even further than that, it's more like a connection to that feminine principle, you know what I'm saying, which is dark and light. So, you know, take it how it fits. But what I'm saying with this particular situation, looking at this, you know, bringing to my attention, and then the fact that we got this spell work over here with this Diablo blowing fire with this arrow, you know, trying to send this off in your direction, and then to see her too, it just all, you know, flips my mind like, oh, okay, here we go, you know. So most definitely somebody been trying to slang the old wick whack whammy towards you. It ain't done nothing. You know what too? I think you're gonna get some information about this. You know, something gonna come out about that. Some kind of way they're gonna be exposed. It ain't like you don't already know anyway. You probably been suspecting with your intuition, and it's gonna go even further than that. And ain't nothing they can do about it. So, you know, they can try to hide undercover. They can try to play the mind games and, you know, keep folks that's involved, like this person here that they probably got all upside down and out of you know what they really need to be in capacity for themselves. You know, they just, you know, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. It can't be stopped. You know, this is major arcana with the moon. You know, these 3 cards right off the rip is major arcana, so ain't nothing you can even do about that. That's the universe. You know, you can get mad if you want to. It ain't like I'm telling on you. It's the universe ratting you out. All right. So let's clarify the moon in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. The moon in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. Give us some clarity and some concise information on that. And who we got? Bam. Pre-Empress, Empress. So this is you, my beloved. Okay. Man, don't get no clearer than that. And like I said, they can talk. They can say whatever they want to say. They can send whatever they want to send. You ain't stopping nothing. Nothing. Straight up, you ain't stopping nothing. You wasting your time is what you doing. All that energy, all that conjuring, you know, hydromancy, you know, pyromancy, all that playing. You could be using that energy to build something for yourself. People so stupid, so lame. You can't stop nothing that somebody's supposed to be. Like, come on, man. You stupid. You stupid. Male or female, you got the Empress sitting here. I ain't even got nothing else to say on this row. Let's move on. 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Spirit, clarify the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. And I ain't speaking nothing but the truth. Clear and concise. What else you need to see, okay? What else is it? You need to get chopped or punched with the fist. Which one you want? We got 2 things. Pick one, you know? That's all it is. That's all it is. All right? So, as far as the 2 of Cups and everything that I already done said about it, and the 5 of Cups, man, you know, you got the Ace of Swords coming out here, clearing it all up, right? So let's clarify the 10 of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Swords. Clarify the 10 of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Swords. So the King of Cups wanted to pop out too. And this is the 2 of Swords in reverse. Fell on the floor. So, check that out. Clarify the 10 of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Swords. Clarify the 10 of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Swords. Two of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Swords. So, might be dealing with an Emperor. Ain't that something? Got the Empress over here and the Emperor over here. Wow. So this was a twin flame thing. for those of you that resonate with, everybody's not a twin, so we ain't got to get caught up in that. But and then the bottom of the deck, we got the Two of Swords in reverse. So this clown, this Emperor here, refused to choose. They refused to choose. They refused to make up a mind, you know, go forward. They refused to be the leader that they needed to be, you know. With this Two of Swords in the upright, and then we got the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This clown was all over the place. And instead of being a solid Emperor, male or female, instead of being a solid Emperor, you know, being a real leader, being a real take charge type vanguard, you know what I'm saying? Running things like they supposed to, being able to make decisions, you know, not only for themselves, but for the betterment of others, for the well-being and the you know, the best outcome for others. They chose to allow themselves to become confused. They chose to get advice from people that really wasn't able to give them no advice. You know what I'm saying? You got the Two of Swords upright and in reverse, you know. So not only were they not able to choose, not only did they know they had to choose, but then they refused to choose. Right? Just like this clown refused over here to do the inner work. So this is a spiritually lazy, ignorant, and you know, cross watcher, if you're watching, I'm speaking spiritually. I'm speaking of being afraid to do that shadow work, being afraid to face one's own fears, limitations, you know, even things in the subconscious that you're aware of but can't put your finger on. You know, y'all ever had them type of things? You know something ain't right. You know something is a real thing, but you can't put your finger on it. That's what this person over here was on. They just didn't want to do whatever it was that they needed to do. They refused to do it, but they didn't want to give up this seat. So it was all about how they looked. You know, it was all about prestige. It was all about me holding my scepter, sitting on my throne, you know, still got on my royal garb, you know. Oh, and don't forget, don't take the crown off my head, even though I ain't worthy of it, even though, you know, I done everything outside of being a true emperor. You know, don't strip me of my gear. You know, I got an image to uphold. It's a damn fool. Real talk. All right? Because at the end of the day, right up under there, what we got. Okay, so a lot of drama, a lot of mental conviction, you know, with this person. And Taurus, you all good, because it's a new beginning for you. This is death, you know. And even if you didn't get clarity, even if you didn't get because this person was so confused, you know, even if you didn't get any closure, take it like this. Let your new beginning be your closure. Okay? I think I'm gonna have to. I ain't titled the rest of them, but that would, if I titled it, that's what it'll be. Let your new beginning be your closure. Okay? Then you got the wheel up under the death card, right? So Taurus, I would say that you are the favorable one in this reading, and you know, it is what it is. I ain't mean to go this long with it, but you know, hey, it was there. It was definitely there. So if it's there, I gotta speak it the way it is. You know, I ain't gonna pull no punches. And as far as the cross watcher, you know, man, I ain't even coming at you like that, but it's in the cards, pimping. You know, sis, it's in the cards. Straight up, ain't nothing I can do about all that. And I'm gonna read the energy and I'm gonna give it to you the way it is. I ain't finna put no syrup on it. Try to make it sweet when it's not. Nope. I'm not gonna do that. So, I'm gonna give it one more. We're gonna draw a Isis Oracle card and close this reading out. take the top card. And we got the cartouche. The cartouche. Divine names of power. Okay. The cartouche. And the cartouche is a it's like a what you write your name on, you know. Let's see, page 28. Cartouche. These passages so long though. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. It's like what? 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 pages. Wow. This is a good oracle deck too. This is a good deck, man. The book can be used for more than just oracle card readings, but you'd have to get it to understand what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna speak on it on camera. So anyway, the cartouche, divine names of power. Lady Isis initiates you now into her special mysteries. Okay, so from what you done been through, Taurus, you done been initiated. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure it is some things spiritually that you done tapped into from your experience that you did not know or have in the beginning of all this. Okay, so the use of sacred incantations. The use of sacred intonations, the words that you speak are rapidly gaining power. Okay, so whatever you've been speaking, whatever you been channeling through yourself, between you and source, you and the universe, your affirmations, what you deeply believe and will constituted on, in your own square, keep doing it, keep speaking it. Okay, to benefit from this power, rather than be undermined or held back by it, practice thoughtful speech and clear your heart of old unforgiveness, which can poison your words unintentionally. As your heart grows in purity, you will be able to speak with spiritual authority, and what you speak of will come into being more swiftly and obviously. Isis is initiating you as a master healer in her sacred edition of divine names of power. Man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. And I'm glad for you, Taurus. Real talk. That's real powerful. If you make it be, if you put the work in like you already been doing. So, you wouldn't even have got that if you had not been putting in the work and you had not came a certain distance in this thing. So, baby, big homie, keep on doing what you're doing. And we're going to close this reading out. And I wish all of y'all peace, love, and light.